Good afternoon. Welcome to the August Rush Out event. I am Ida Regena, your empowered nurturer and core personality trainer. I'm also the founder of the Empowerment Network. Today, I have a treat for you. I have one of my really great mentors, Mrs. Stacie Walker. And Stacie, she is a powerhouse. She's a passionate lady, and she will tell you a little bit about herself and her passion. Stacie, welcome.
Thank you so much for welcoming me here. My name is Stacie Walker, and I'm an online business strategist. I'm also known as a podcast personality. I'm an international best-selling author, and I help women, ambitious women, women entrepreneurs, infuse collaborative strategies into their business model. So they can put themselves first and live a beautiful, incredible life doing what they love. And Ida, you already know like my beliefs on collaboration. I'm a firm believer in it. And for those of you who may not be familiar with what collaboration is it's basically you and someone else that have you and that other person, or many people have a common ground, and you can all work together to create something of value for your target audience. Mm-hmm. And collaboration does many things all at the same time, and I'll not only expand your network, but it helps you increase your visibility. It also helps you increase your credibility, grow your email list, scale your business. I mean, all these wonderful things happen when you collaborate with other entrepreneurs, because I learned in the first 5 years of my business that doing things alone was a very lonely road to go down as an entrepreneur. And being an introvert, even though I did it, I knew there was something missing. I could never get to where I was trying to get to on my entrepreneurial journey. So I didn't have a mentor for 5 years or a coach. I learned everything all by myself, trial and error. I really didn't associate with anyone online or offline. So I finally about year 5, I was just like, you know what? I need help. I'm going to swallow my pride because I don't know everything. And I really want to make a big impact with my business and help more people. So I ended up hiring a mentor, and the thing that she taught me or told me, she said, you know what, you're doing everything by the book. You're doing everything right. She said, but Stacie, you're not collaborating with anyone. And, you know, it didn't really click in my head. And I was like, okay. She was like, the thing that you see, like when you see other entrepreneurs in different industries, you kind of see cliques. You know, you see right. Kind of the same people working together, and they're making a big impact and stuff like that. They're reaching a lot of people, and people get hyped up about it. And you see this all over the place. It's happening around us all the time. And it's something that's not really talked about, but the successful know and implement the power of collaboration, because they know you can get so much more done together than alone. So that goes as far as every single aspect of your business. So me teaching, teaching, and also helping my clients or my students figure out how to make collaboration work into their business model, because collaboration can work for any type of business at any stage of business. It's just a matter of customizing these collaborative strategies to the individual and their personality, their goals, and what their big vision is. So that in a nutshell is what I do. And it's all because of the impact that collaboration has made on my business since 2013.
Awesome, Stacie. And I'm sure the ladies listening to us, watching us, can actually feel that passion you have for this collaboration right now. Mm-hmm. Now, what that leads me to ask is, since you're so passionate about collaboration, has this led you to your purpose?
I could say yes, it has, because for the first 5 years of my business, I really didn't have a purpose. Like when I started my business, I was just looking for a way to make some income to help support my family.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got into this entrepreneurial world, I didn't even have a purpose, and I went through life not really knowing what my purpose was. I thought for a while there was something wrong with me, but I finally discovered that I found my purpose on this journey as an entrepreneur. So it seems like everything has fallen into place just right. Like I'm the type of person, I don't believe that there's anything as accidents. I think even though we're able to choose our own path, I think it's all for a reason, even though we're able to choose. So me actually collaborating helped me find my passion along the way. Because even though in 2013, and I started collaborating in my business, finally had the breakthrough, I had quote unquote arrived. What ended up happening though, I was not taking care of my mind or my body, and I ended up getting burned out because I thought that that's just the way that I was supposed to work to be successful, which it really wasn't. It was just who I associated with, and they were doing those things and pretty much so put self-care and self-love on the back burner. We're just chasing after their definition of success, and I did not feel purposeful then. And I was like thinking like, what is all of this for? If I do damage to my body, or I expire, I die, what is all this good for? So I didn't really find my purpose or my passion until I came back from my 2-year self-care sabbatical. So from September up until now, I finally have figured out what my purpose and my passion is. And it's all from the result of collaborating with other women and really connecting with women, because that's something that I didn't do for the first years of my business. Right. And now I'm in a place to where I feel really connected, aligned. I'm really happy. I'm excited. I love the relationships that I've built through collaborating. So it's really fulfilled me in a way to where I want to help more women realize that they can put themselves first, and they don't have to go on this journey alone, and they can do it their way. Like we don't have to do things that person's way or that person's way. It should be your way and how you like it and what fits your personality. I 100% believe that there's no one way to do things, right?
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's interesting, ladies. I hope you're listening to what Stacie has to say. You keep stepping forward, keep stepping, because even though your vision or your purpose, your passion may be a little blurry, if you keep taking the steps, you will discover your passion and what your purpose is here in this lifetime.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, Stacie.
Thank you. Now, I really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem. Another thing, Stacie, I know as you go along, you're questioning the steps. Sometimes you tend to get stuck.
Yes.
So when you feel that sort of energy of, I call it stuckness, that you can't push through, tell us maybe a time that you actually found yourself being stuck, and what are the steps you took to get yourself out of it?
Let's see here. Gosh, I've had many stuck situations. I guess as far as business related, it took me a long time to finally launch something, and because I got stuck because I had fears that things, I had already talked about this morning, which definitely aligns with what we're talking about now. But I was just afraid to launch it because I thought it just wasn't ready. I was comparing myself. I was getting down on myself, and it kept me stuck. It kept me still. There's no way that I could move forward and launch my product if at that mental state. So what I do, this is the thing that I actually do. I will journal. I love to write down exactly what's going on in my head and put it down on paper, all of everything. My beliefs that I call them false beliefs, you know, after I work through it. The things that are holding me back, that I believe that are holding me back, why I'm scared, what's the worst that could happen if it's not successful, what's the best thing that can happen if it is successful. So I work out all of these scenarios in my head and put them down on paper. And then after I get everything out, then I start doing my affirmations, which is extremely important because that is the thing that I believe is so powerful. I mean, and sometimes affirmations can feel ridiculous to me, especially when I haven't worked past my block, but I still have to say it out loud. I declare it out loud, and whatever my affirmations are, every day I say I am confident and successful, because I've had to definitely deal with false beliefs about myself, that I'm not worthy and that, you know, I'm a failure and stuff like that. So what I do, I say my affirmations, I declare them out loud. And whenever that negativity starts creeping up in my mind, I will declare it out loud. Kind of similar to saying, like, get behind me, Satan, but it's, you know, I am confident and successful, you know, I'm grateful for my tribe because they value everything I share. The people that are connected to me are happy to buy my products and services because they will help them on their journey. So I have to declare these things out loud in order to have the belief, in order to move forward, you know, because I've worked out all the scenarios already. And because fear of success or fear of failure is like, those are the two things that can keep anybody stuck and paralyzed pretty much. So my method is, if I just work it through by writing it out, get everything out of my head when I'm thinking, and then when I look back at it and read it, I'm like, this is kind of ridiculous. I know I'm good at what I do. I mean, there's proof, you know, there's proof all around. You know, people are always telling me, you know, that I do a good job in this and that. So it's like, okay, well, people are telling me that and I'm not believing it, then there's something going on. It has to be true. So the best thing to do to get unstuck is to journal, to not only write down your affirmations, but declare them out loud, like many times a day, not just once. Even when you don't really believe it, even if you're in a bad mood, you still say it. You know, you still declare it out loud, because it's going to work on a subconscious level. And the beautiful thing about our subconscious is that it doesn't know the difference between what's real and what isn't. So if you basically reprogram your brain to actually think that those affirmations that you've been declaring and writing are true, and it works. It might seem kind of weird for some people who've never done it before, but I would say don't knock it till you try it, and you will see the power of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's powerful. Just hearing you explain it like that, it basically solidify some of the things that you've been sharing with me and the elite ladies for a while now. And I too can attest to the affirmations and the process that you share with your clients, because I'm doing this.
Right?
I'm doing this right now. So yeah, so it's really helpful, and I would really like the viewers today to get in touch with you and find out more about your processes, because it's really been helpful for me. So where can they go to actually access the information and get in contact with you?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Well, of course, people can go to my website. It's staciewalker.com, STACIEWALKER.com. L-K-E-R. I can't even spell my name. STACIEWALKER.com. I'm also on Facebook majority of the time, spending time with elite ladies like Ida and at the Elite Society of Ambitious Moms community. It is a Facebook group like no other. I love that community, and that's where I can really be found. If you go on Facebook, you can type in Elite Society of Moms group, and it should come up in the search, and that's where you'll find me. I'm either there. I'm usually there. That's where I'm at.
Thank you so much, Stacie. Thank you so much for joining us today. And ladies, do yourself a favor and visit Stacie's group and her website. I will have the link here for you. So when you watch this, you'll also get the information to contact Stacie. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today with August Rush Out. And Stacie, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed the segment.
Thank you so much. So ladies, I will be seeing you again in a day or two for the August Rush Out event. Talk to you soon. Have a pleasant day. Bye-bye.